As we approach the end of 2023, of course, international football returns in the early stages of 2024. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the Africa Cup of the Nations, and in this video, we're going to show my early door predictions for Group B. Today we're taking a look at the Africa Cup of Nations over in the Ivory Coast. That's right. And of course, in this video, we're going to do my early door predictions. And we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button, bang out all things Africa Cup of Nations related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We got it all here, boys. Under one Ruski, of course. 2024 is the year of international football. We've got tournaments in Europe, in America, but of course, the most important one is right here in Africa. That's right. As we look forward to the return of the Africa Cup of Nations. Can our hosts, Ivory Coast, compete with the big boys such as Senegal and Nigeria, Cameroon? They're all in it. And of course, we're going to start here with an early door predictions. We'll get to them in a second. A big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. And of course, if you're new, make sure you bang the old subscribe button. Of course, a whopping 78% of you are unsubscribed. Meanwhile, make sure you smash the like on the video. Get, of course, the YouTube algorithm working for you by smashing the like. You're going to get more AFCON content. We've got more prediction content, more stuff from me, but also stuff from other ones. And again, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, of course. But anyway, let's get into it. All right then, folks, here we go then with my early door predictions for Group B. That's right, in the Africa Cup of Nations. Now, again, these are my early door picks, so don't read too much into them. They are likely to change as we get closer to them. So, without further ado, we'll have a look at the nations. Again, testing my flag knowledge. We got Egypt coming at you as Group D winners, qualifying on the 14th of June. This is the 26th tournament appearance they were there. They were actually champions, 2, 4, 6, 7 times, but it hasn't been champions since 2010, so they're long overdue. Can it be this year, their year? Joining them alongside them is Senegal. That's right, goodness gracious, I mean, what a, is that Senegal? That's not, and joining them is Ghana. That's right, coming at you. The Black Stars are here. Ghana qualified as Group E winners. They secured their date on the 7th of September 2023. This is the 24th tournament, of course. And they have been champions 4 times. The last, though, way back in 1982. Long overdue for Ghana. Of course, those two already alongside them. Or join them is Cape Verde, coming as Group B winners. Runners-up, on the 18th of June. It's their 4th tournament. They made it in quarterfinals in 2013. Can they do it this time around? And they are joined by these guys right here, right now. They have a rifle on their flag, and it is that Mozambique? I think it's Mozambique. Of course, qualified as Group L runners-up. 2010 was their last appearance. They've never made it out of the group stages in their 4 previous efforts. So this is their 5th tournament. So those are the groups, the countries there. This is the group, and here I come. Again, these are my early door picks. Of course, we'll take a closer look as we get closer to it. We'll start with Egypt against Mozambique on the 14th of Jan. Of course, Egypt with some of the big boys here. A team that should go deep in this competition, quarterfinals, probably even more than that. They should take, and again, a Mozambique side who are here for the ride, I would say, here for the journey. I'll have to see if they can cause a problem, but they ain't going to do it against Egypt. It is 2 different sets of, the quality level is way different, massive. So Egypt will come out on top 3-0 win for them over Mozambique. Ghana against Cape Verde won't be a much more closer affair, but I do anticipate the Black Stars also to come out on top on match number 1 on 14th of Jan. Then, of course, it's the big one, the heavyweight one, Egypt against Ghana. Of course, win and you're basically in. Draw, then of course it leaves a possible door open for a team to squeak in between you, but likely going to go with a 2-2 draw here. Desmond 2-2 on this one. Cannot separate 2 sides on this one. I'm not sure about Ghana at the moment. I don't know if they are the real deal, or of course are Egypt going to be too superior for them. So going to play it safe with a 2-2 draw here, and again moves on to the second game. Cape Verde against Mozambique. Must not lose this one, really. If you lose it, you're out pretty much, because you're up against the big boy next. Draw it. You don't really give either of you a hope here to qualify as 3rd place team and win, and you've got a chance to go through as one of the best teams. Going to go with a 0-0 draw here. Give Mozambique some credit, and of course back-to-back games are without a goal for them, which puts them in a bit of trouble to see if they can get anything out of Ghana. Again, if we don't know, I don't know too much about Ghana these days. I think Chris Hughton is the manager as well for Ghana, so we'll see if he can deliver it. Because it all boils down to this one. Of course, no one's really there just yet. You would imagine Egypt and Ghana have enough with that 4 points to go through, but which way will it go? Goal difference could be a difference as well. On the 22nd of Jan, we'll know, and of course, Ghana will come out on top, 2-0 winners. Mozambique, unfortunately, yet to concede, yet to score a goal, and it looks like their tournament is crashing to an end, leaving Cape Verde against Egypt with all to do in the second match of that day. All eyes on these games, of course. 3-0 win for Egypt, and again, Cape Verde, just the one goal, and that one goal could be difference between qualifying as a third place team and not. So realistically, it is going to be a difference, a toss-up between Ghana and Egypt for that top spot, and we'll do that in just a second. Quickly, the odds here: Mozambique are 33-1. Of course, they're expected to be bottom, and I've got them bottom here in my group with just the 1 point. Then we have Cape Verde 12-1 to win this group as well, or to at least qualify. Again, they of course also 1 point, third spot, but I don't think it's going to be good enough. And then Ghana are second favourites here, 5-4 to win this one. I do have them in second spot with 7 points. Goal difference going to be the difference maker, and Egypt 11-8 on to win this group. And again, I have them top dogs, but only by goal difference. It is so fine a margin between those two to see who will go through as winners and not. And that could be a massive play in where you feature in the bracket, of course. So good result for Egypt. Puts Ghana in a bit of a mess, but we'll see where that pans them out in the knockouts in a video later on. Well, there you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. Those are my early door predictions for Africa Cup of Nations over in the Ivory Coast. That's right. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Also, while you're at it, make sure you smash the old subscribe. A whopping 78% of you are unsubscribed, because we're going to have a lot of content for the Africa Cup of Nations as we edge closer to it. Meanwhile, make sure you smash the like on the video, get the YouTube algorithm working for you. By doing that, you're going to get more Africa Cup of Nations content to you, whether it's from me or others. It does help you out, but it also helps the video out, which also helps the channel out, which also helps me out. So please do that. Make sure you smash the like, smash the subscribe, hit the little bell as well, so you don't miss a beat. We're going to go live. A lot of content will be live in relation to the Africa Cup of Nations, but until then, let me know your thoughts and opinions about my predictions down below, and of course, we'll see you for the next one very, very soon.